What's going on, people? Welcome back to the video on the channel. We're here for another match preview. This is a big match preview as well. This is a business end, people. The UEFA Champions League. This is where it really matters, and the knockout stages. Yeah, there's no joke anymore. Yeah, this is the real business end of the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal in the first leg against PSV Eindhoven. Arsenal travel away to Eindhoven to take on, of course, PSV, the Dutch champions. You know, they won the league last season. Gonna be a very, very tough game. Let me know how you guys are feeling for it as well. Of course, it's your match preview. Everything you guys need to know about going into this massive game in the UEFA Champions League. Really, only what we've got left this season, people. And I mean, well, we'll talk more about later on whether how far we're going to go in Champions League. But the only real competition that Arsenal are really in, obviously, no more FA Cup, Carabao Cup, no more. Premier League's not anymore. So the only thing we really have to play for is this Champions League. But yeah, with everything you guys need to know, lineups, everything about PSV as well. By the way, if I don't really go and check out my other preview I did a preview with my brother Broski as well. He's a PSV fan, so we did that yesterday. Go and check it out, guys, to get his perspective on that as well. But yeah, welcome everyone to the chat as well. Make sure you guys leave your score predictions in the chat down below. What's your predictions? And also, what will be your team selection as well? What's going to be you guys' lineup? Let me know down below as well. Let's quickly big up everyone in the chat early on. Who we got here early? Let's big up everyone, man. We got Taki. Big up to Taki, bro. Happy Ramadan to you, my friend. I know you do celebrate that, so happy Ramadan to you, my brother. Big up to you, Taki. Diamande's in the building. Big up to you, Diamande. Ashik is in the building, my brother. Big up to you, bro. AOC Forever says W intro. I know the intro's not going anywhere, bro. The best intro. We got the goats of countdowns on YouTube, man. Come on. And that's blessed up to my brother Tom if he's watching this as well. He made it for me. So big up to him every single time. Big up to AFC Forever. Big up to Burnley in the building. Good to see you, bro. I hope you're very well, man, as well. Natalie from Belgium. Big up Belgium every single time. And I hope you're well today, Natalie. Jordan as well. Hope you're good, bro. Cooper's in the building. Man like Cooper. Big up Cooper as well, my brother. I'll see you later on, yeah? Obviously for the podcast again. And also Ryan as well. Big up yourself, Ryan. Nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're all well as well, my friend. But yeah, guys, make sure you hit like buttons up as well. Let's go for 30 if we can. That'd be greatly appreciated as always. And if you are watching on the replay as well, thank you for tuning in. Let's get into it, people. Everything you guys need to know about the preview. Big game in the UEFA Champions League. And obviously we're going to start with the head-to-head, the history between this game. Because I'll tell you something now, people. Arsenal and PSV, we play each other quite a lot over the recent years, you know. Let's go back to, I mean, you may familiar, you know, they're very familiar opponent when we play against them. You know, last season we had played them in the Champions League, of course, in the group stages. We had that first game where our first game back in the Champions League, wasn't it, as well? Yeah, it was last season, our first game back in the Champions League, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. At the Emirates, our first game at the Emirates since 2017. So we were fired up for it, and we absolutely battered them. We destroyed them 4-0. 4 goals to 0. We battered PSV at the Emirates last season. But then on the return, obviously, going to Eindhoven, it was a 1-1 draw. It was a game where, you know, we didn't really have that much to play for. So, you know, both teams put out, I mean, we actually played a pretty strong team. I was really surprised by that. But so both teams had, it's kind of like a really dead game because both of us actually qualified. So, yeah, that finished 1-1. I think Eddie Nketiah scored for Arsenal, and I can't remember who scored for PSV. But anyway, we drew that game 1-1. Now, the year before that is bad memories for Arsenal people, right? You'll see, is it where, who have I put in the, yeah, you can see where Cody Gakpo is and Saliba. Where we wore that black kit against them. We got battered 2-0. And I mean battered, yeah? That game was a nightmare. They had about 5 disallowed goals, people. I'm not even taking the piss anyway. Yeah, but they had about 5 disallowed goals. They destroyed us in that game. And that was away at Eindhoven as well. Only 2 years ago. I mean, they had Javi Simmons and he ripped us apart. Gakpo ripped us apart. Luke de Jong ripped up, you know, scored for them as well. They absolutely destroyed us. And that was when they had Van Nistelrooy as manager as well. But yeah, that was obviously that in Europa League, and we beat them 1-0 at the Emirates as well. So it's kind of like at home when we play them at the Emirates, we've got a good record against them. But away from home is where we really struggle to play them. In Eindhoven as well. Out of the last 3 attempts, we've only won Our last 4 attempts, we won 1. And the last time we beat PSV in Eindhoven was all the way back in 2002, people. 2002 was the last time that Arsenal beat PSV in Eindhoven. 2005, we drew with them, I'm pretty sure. And obviously, we spoke about Europa League. We lost and we drew them last season as well. So the record ain't great in Eindhoven, people. And that's obviously where this first leg is as well. But yeah, that is a little bit of the history there between Arsenal and obviously PSV there. So yeah, that is the head-to-heads for both the teams there. Of course, the very familiar opponents. So let's talk about PSV a little bit then. Of course, they are the reigning champions in the Eredivisie. They won it last season, dominated, the league last season as well. So, this is the type of team we're going to be playing against. These are they're no mugs at the end of the day. They're Dutch champions for a reason, and there's some good teams in the Eredivisie. Feyenoord, when they had Slot last season as well, PSV beat Slot to the title. Ajax as well, as we know. So, yeah, very, very decent team. And they're a champion of a country, so it's always going to be a very, very tough game. Maybe quickly catch up some comments, see who else is in. I will get through everyone's comments as well, see what you guys are saying. Jack, happy birthday, my brother. It is Jack's birthday today, so happy birthday to you, Jack. Hope you have an amazing day as well, bro. And yeah, big up yourself, bro. Hope you have a great day, and I'm sure you have already, my friend, but big up yourself, Jack, there as well. Anyone else? We've got Miss Melino tuned in as well. How's it going, Miss Melino? Big up to Mel. Make sure you guys check out Mel's channel, amazing channel there as well. She does very similar content to mine. She does watch-alongs and all that, so make sure you sub to Mel as well. A lot of people saying happy birthday there to Jack. That's great to see. Man like Zia's in the building. Bless up, Zia, man. What are you telling me, bro? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Joshua Kimmich, what's good, bro? Yeah, what's going on with Kimmich, man? What's going on with Kimmich, Zia? Is he actually staying with you guys? Because I saw Liam's video. I think he said that he's going to stay with you guys now. A new contract or something. I'm gutted, man. I wanted Arsenal to sign this guy, bro. But looks like he's actually staying. Let me know what's happening with that as well. But yeah, obviously listen, they are the Dutch champions. I mean, let's talk about them mostly this season as well. Because in the league, they have had a drop-off, guys. What I will say is we're playing them at home, and in the league, they're unbeaten at home. They've not lost a game in the Eredivisie and in the Champions League as well. Their home form it's a hostile place to go to. They're a very good side at home. They've lost 1 game, and that was in the Cup G as well. Man's calling me Joshua Kimmich now. What? I think man said I look like Joshua Kimmich. Are you kidding me? Bless out Zia, man. Bless out Zia. Listen, I've been called King Kai the other day. I got called I got called Pedro Neto. Yeah, I'm getting called Joshua Kimmich now. Yeah, like what's going on here, people? It's madness. It's madness. But anyway, big up Zia, man. But yeah, obviously the games at home, people. Now, as I said before, they're unbeaten at home all season. They've not lost a game at home in Champions League in Eredivisie. They lost 1 game against Go Ahead Eagles. What name that is in the cup match? But that was cup. That don't count. It's the cup. But in league form, they're unbeaten at home. They've not lost a game at home. But they do currently find themselves second place behind Ajax. It seems to be Ajax's season. Ajax have got a very good lead at top of the league right now. But yeah, PSV are there. They are obviously second place. They're going to get Champions League again this season, but they're very good side at home there. That is obviously their league form there as well. Champions League as well. They've been really impressive. Obviously, I'm going to quickly get up some of the results, guys. I know I watched the game a little bit about when they played against Juventus, and fantastic result, fantastic performance to knock out Juventus to get to this stage as well in the playoffs. But they also beat Liverpool as well. Now I know what people were going to say. Against Liverpool, they were on the beach. Liverpool, they already had topped the group of the Champions League. I think they played their reserve team as well. But PSV at home, they still done Liverpool. It is still Liverpool at the end of the day. But yeah, they lost to Juventus in the first leg, but then they brought it back and they went at home 3-1 against Juventus. That was a mad game. Went to extra time, if you guys remember that one. Obviously, they beat Liverpool 3-2. They beat Red Star Belgrade away. That's a tough place to go to. Going to Serbia in Belgrade, right? Hostile atmosphere. They beat them 3-2. They beat, obviously, well, actually, they lost to Stade Brest. Big up the Brest people. I love the Brest. But yeah, they won 1-0 against PSV. So they lost to Brest. They beat Shakhtar 3-2. The replay. They battered Holona 4-0. They drew with PSG, to be fair. Away at home, that's impressive, man, because PSG are good at home, aren't they? They drew a Sporting Lisbon and they lost to Juventus in one of their first games. So overall, their Champions League form is really good as well. Beating teams like Juventus, beating teams like Liverpool as well. So yeah, there we go, there, people. But yeah, that is their form, obviously, in Champions League. I mean, and let's not kid ourselves. They got the history as well. They've won this competition in the past, something that we have not done yet, which I'm still pissed off about. So they have that history there. They have the heritage there as well. They are a big club, man, over there in Netherlands. So yeah, they have shown that they caused an upset. That Juventus game, I did not expect that. I did not expect Juventus to get dunked out by them, considering that Juventus beat them at the start of the season as well in the group in the league phase. So yeah, overall UCL, they seem to be on it, man, and they can definitely cause you an upset as well. So yeah, there we go. Let's talk about the manager as well. They got Peter Bosz, I think his name is. Yeah, if I pronounce it right. But yeah, Peter Bosz is their manager. He was there last season, so he has played against Arteta twice. We beat them 4-0 when he came to the Emirates, and we also drew them 1-1. Now this manager here, I think he's at Lyon as well. He's at Leverkusen. I think Zia. I think Liam's in the chat as well. Maybe they remember him from Leverkusen and Dortmund. I think he was. I think he managed them as well. If they remember in the chat, they can let us know how good he is. But yeah, I obviously, if you guys didn't see the preview of yesterday with the PSV fan, big up to Broski. He, said a lot about this manager, and the one thing he said is his philosophy and the way how he plays football is attack, attack, attack. So PSV will have a go against Arsenal tomorrow, people. There's no doubt about it. PSV will go and take the game to Arsenal. PSV are going to press us high. Apparently, he's a really good manager in terms of high pressing and attacking football as well. That's all he wants is play on the front foot. Now, they did that same style of play when we played them last season at the Emirates, and that benefited Arsenal. That played into our hands a lot, hence the scoreline of 4-0. Because I can remember a little bit about that game. They actually, in the first 10, 15 minutes, they actually had some big chances as well, people. They had some, really big chances in that first. And I was sitting there thinking, this is going to be a tough game. But then, because the game was so open, that played into Arsenal's hands. You see many teams get success against Arsenal when they're played a little bit more compact, a little bit more, I don't know, like, I hate using the word low block, but that is what teams do in the Premier League. And, that's how they get joy there. Because we know how frustrating it is to break these types of teams down. So yeah, at the end of the day, PSV, if they go for the game this time around with Arsenal's attack, then they may get a bit of joy, and being the home team as well. And they have to go. I mean, you think of the mind of PSV, right? You have to get a good result in the first leg. Ideally, a win taken, because if Arsenal can get a draw, if Arsenal can obviously get a win as well, it'd be massive taking that back to the Emirates Stadium in the second leg. We know how good we've been in the Champions League at the Emirates Stadium. So yeah, they'll definitely go for the game, I reckon, people. Just because it's the way how this guy plays his football. So yeah, that's a bit there about Peter Bosz. So let's talk about some of their key players then, and some of the squad to watch out for, because they've got a good side, man. They've got a really good bunch of players, really good young talents there. A few older players in there as well. A few I've highlighted there. Luke de Jong, I've highlighted him because he's a captain. And he's got 11 goals this season. He's got 5 assists. He's a captain. He scored against us a few years ago. He missed the clutch himself. Yeah, he's actually the top goal scorer in Eredivisie history. Makes you wonder all the good players that they had in Eredivisie. This guy's one of the top goal scorers apparently. So, yeah, I've highlighted him, a veteran of the game. A player that I remember him at Barcelona. You guys may remember Luke de Jong at Barcelona. Fan. He scored some goals for fun at Barca, didn't he? But yeah, he's up front there. Of course, I put him down there. I put Yohan Bakayoko in there as well. A player that really excites me when I, a player that's very raw, younger, got potential. But on his day, you know, he looks really, really frightening as well. So I put him on there, 7 goals this season as well, having a decent season with them. No, did I put Noah Lan on there as well, or did I put Pellet? I can't tell who I put on there. Hold on, because it's blocking the way. Either way, I'll talk about both of them anyway. But obviously, the guy in the thumbnail, Pelisic, I'll talk about him in a minute. But the guy I put on there, Noah Lan. Again, I'm another player who, again, I had a PSV. You know what Broski was telling me yesterday. You know, he's a very egotistical player. He's got an ego. You know, and he thinks he's Messi. You know what I'm trying to say? But he's having a very good season with PSV, and he is definitely a player that we've got to watch out for. 6 goals, 8 assists this season. He's a playmaker. He gives them a bit of creativity there as well. The guy in the thumbnail, Pelisic, the veteran of the game. Every time I think of Croatia, I think of Pelisic really, because when I, you know, watching Croatia in the World Cup and the Euros and seeing Pelisic play for it across Europe as well, he's a joy to watch. He's a player that is so dynamic. He's a player that gets you off your edge of the seat, and he's a player that is phenomenal. You know, he has that experience. He has, you know, whoever we have at left back, because he's going to be playing on the right wing instead of Bakayoko maybe tomorrow. Whoever we have at left back, if it's for Carlo Calaflori, it'll be a long night. If it's Lewis Skelly, I think it'll be all right, but it'll still be a very good battle. But let's not forget, Pelisic absolutely he sat down Van Dijk in the Premier League. I mean, to be fair, he was ex-Tottenham, but overall as a player, Pelisic, right? He's just been a joy to watch, hasn't he? And I know he's 36 years of age, but you know he's got that experience about him. He's just a player that will cause you so many problems, man. He'll have a go, you know. He'll run up defenders, he'll take players on. So unpredictable as well. So I think we've got to watch out for him there as well. Another player that you guys, Arsenal fans in the chat, right? How ironic is this as well? They signed him in as a free agent. Lucas Perez returns, people. All right, Lucas Perez returns back to obviously back in. I mean, I think they signed him from like Valladolid, whoever it was in Spain. But he returns to this game. He'll be most likely on the bench. But listen, oh my days! It's written in the stars for Lucas Perez to return for this upper game. Could you imagine if this guy comes off the bench and he scores against Arsenal? Lucas Perez. Honestly, people, could you imagine? Like, it's madness. It really is. But yeah, Lucas Perez, he'll most likely be on the bench. I don't see him starting the game for them, but he's like 34, I'm pretty sure as well. So yeah, they've got a few older players in there as well. Another player to watch out for is in the midfield, Shotton, I think his name is number 22. A very talented midfielder in there. They've got Malacia from Man United. He's decent. Anyone else that really has been decent for them? I'm just trying to look into their squad. They've got a few injuries, which is big for them as well. Tillman's out. He's been fantastic for them this season. Malik Tillman from America, he's been brilliant this season as well. But yeah, and also Ricardo Pepe as well from United States, he's been really good. But other than that, I mean, they got a mixture of experience. They got some few younger players there as well. Yeah, there we go. So interesting there. That is some key players to watch out for PSV. What's my lineup next? Before I do that, let me catch up some comments, people. And then we'll get to the lineups as well, and then of course the score predictions. But big up to Taki as well. Happy Ramadan to you, my friends. My score prediction is 1-1 draw. Big up to you, Taki. Big up Diamande as well. I hope you're good, bro. Evening to you as well, Ashik. Hope you're well as well. PSV to win a lot. You saying PSV is going to win this game today? 2-1 PSV there. We got W intro. Yeah, it's a fire intro, isn't it, people? We will lose probably. A lot of people are saying that, you know. I'm going to give my prediction in a minute, but yeah, I hear what you guys are saying. It's going to be, you know, hostile atmosphere going away at PSV. They're unbelievable at home as well. Where's the goals for us going to come from? It could be a long night if we're not careful, people. Big up to Burnley as well in the chat, bro. Natalie as well, big up. 1-0. I think 1-0 to the Arsenal. I mean, I'll take that all day long. I think we all would, right? 1-0. I mean, a draw. I don't want us to draw because obviously that's not what the mentality should be to win this game. But I mean, taking back to the Emirates with a draw, it wouldn't be the worst result. But at the same time, we should be going there to win the game. We shouldn't be going to playing for draws, because if we play for a draw, then we'll lose. Simple as that. Go and play for the win. You know, if we can somehow get a 1-0 to the Arsenal, right, or even get a 2-1 taken about, I think that's a really good result. Big up Cooper as well in the building, my brother. Ryan as well. Big up to you guys. No rise at all, man. 1-1 draw first leg, 2-0 win for Arsenal in the second leg. Big up to you, Burnley, bro, as well. Jack as well. Big up to you, bro. Big up Cooper. A lot of people saying happy birthday there. Miss Melina, big up, as we said earlier there as well. People saying big up to everyone in the chat there. A lot of people saying happy birthday to Jack. That's great to see. Man like Zia as well. My score prediction is 1-1 as well. A lot of people have gone with that as well, people. A lot of people have gone with 1-1s or PSV to win. Joshua, man, call me Joshua Kimmich now. I tell you, get baller, mate. Why is he staying with you guys, man? I want an Arsenal to sign him. He would have been a good signing. Big up the chat, everyone tuning in today. You lot are real ones. Appreciate you guys as well. Yeah, Josh. Apart from they gave me the wrong. That's peak, bro. I got a feel for you, man. I got a feel for you there, man. Man's calling me Joshua Kimmich as well. Coop's a free agent. Joshua Kimmich. What's this, Jack? Yeah, this is another thing. Now you got Bunny calling me Martinelli. I got called Martinelli, Havertz, Joshua Kimmich. What's going on here, people? It's crazy. Better than Joshua Zertsky. Yeah, man missed a penalty last night. Didn't he as well? Let's see what anyone else is saying. We've got Ryan in the building. How's it going, Ryan? Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well, Ryan. Man like Liam's in the building as well. Bless up, Bayern View, bro. Big up to you, Liam, my brother. Great video you did earlier. I was watching on the replay today on Kimmich. So he's actually staying with you guys as well. Mate, honestly, I wish we signed him, to be honest. Yeah, I do. I think that was about the manager, wasn't it? I was speaking about. Yeah, okay, he's at Dortmund and Ajax. There we go. He was at Dortmund and Ajax. Interesting there, people. He's awful, apparently. He was at Dortmund at least. But PSV, he looks decent. Big up to Static as well. He says, hey, Josh, boss was at Dortmund in the past. There we go. Thank you for obviously letting me know that as well. They break it. Yeah, I mean, and I know you had I know you had a different team. Because you guys already qualified, didn't you? But yeah, they still beat you. Yeah, you're not very well, right? From your country, Bakayoko. Boss has been fantastic at PSV. Unfortunately, their form domestically this season have been horrendous since the winter break ended. They're 8 points behind Ajax in Eredivisie. Yeah, man. Yeah, they have. Obviously, they are. I mean, he won them the Eredivisie last season, so yeah, he's done well at PSV for sure. Big up to AMD. Perisic is experienced and can turn up in big games. I'm worried. I agree, bro. I agree. Especially whoever we play on the left side as well, because he'll be playing on the right. I'm pretty sure on the right hand side. I think he can play both, but he can play both wings. But whoever we have on the left back. If it's Calaflori, mate, I mean, we saw what Hudson-Odoi did to him. Imagine him up against Perisic. Arsenal must watch out PSV, especially offensively. However, they're weak defensively at the moment. Arsenal must take their chances, no excuses. Yeah, you're spot on there, bro. Apparently, their defense is really poor. But at the same time, look at our attack. It's madness. Big up for the likes as well, guys. Let's try and smash 25 to 30 if we can as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. And Jacob's in the building. Big up Jacob, bro, every single time, my brother. Big up community, like, subscribe. Yes, road to 10K. Let's fucking go. 100%. We're on 9.79 now. So we're only a few away from 9.8K. Mad. So thanks for the support, guys, as always. Big up Jacob. Big up to Boss in the building as well, bro. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Perez not play against Arsenal in the Champions League. However, if UEFA have approved it somehow, then fair enough. Is he not playing? What? Why is that? I don't get why he's not allowed to play in the Champions League. I presume he is, but there we go. Maybe I'm wrong then, so maybe he won't play tomorrow, guys. I can't, man. I can't. I probably watch the game on my iPad because I got a podcast to do as well. That reminds me, guys. We got a podcast coming, of course, every Monday, talking about Arsenal's new sporting director, the Atletico Madrid director. So we're going to talk about that and also a bit about this game as well. So that'll be 8:30, just over 2 hours from now. We'll be back with that one there as well. All day long, bro. I wouldn't mind signing Bakayoko just as another winner there, to be honest, because I actually think he's got some. He's looked pretty good every time I watch. I mean, we played them. We played them last season, obviously, and in the Champions League, he cooked us. I think we had Kiwior there, at left back, and he got rinsed by Bakayoko. He got rinsed. 2-0 to Arsenal. I'll take that all day long, Jordan. 1-0 to Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. No worries, bro. no worries, man. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Big up Villa boys as well, my brother. Madu, big up to you, bro. He must win tomorrow. Yeah, who you guys got? You got Club Brugge, right? Yeah, I mean, they beat Atlanta, Villa boys. They ain't no mugs either. And they beat you as well, didn't they? And they beat you as well. So there we go. Big up to you. Big up to you, Dido as well. 3-0 to Arsenal. That's confident there, man. That'd be a massive. That'd be a fantastic result. Unbelievable result. Let's get into the team section, people. Let's get into the team lineup. This is what I've gone with. What I'd go with for the game. Let me know your guys' thoughts on your team down below as well. What did you guys go for? Let me know as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go with this as my team. This is what I've gone with, people. So obviously Ray is going to be in goal. Simple as that, really. Back four, Timber right back. I would have gone Ben White for this game, but Ben White should have started in the Forest game, man. I think I've got Timber again for this game, but again, I wouldn't mind if Ben White did start this game. But Timber right back, Saliba, Gabriel, of course, the two centre backs. Tini left back, people. I'm looking on it. Thinking we're gonna need offensively going forwards. We're gonna need Tierney to bomb up and down, but again, up against someone like Perisic as well, I think he could do a really good job there. I wouldn't mind Lewis Skelly playing this game either. I think he can play, can't he? Yeah. Because I was gonna say, obviously, the guy was suspended, but I think it was only one game, wasn't it? And he don't carry over to UEFA competitions. I could be wrong though. But either way, I'm gonna go to Kieran Tierney. I don't think he will start this manager, but I mean, even when he came off against Nottingham Forest, man, this guy is our best crosser we have at the football club for me. Yeah, this guy is the best crosser we have at Arsenal Football Club for me, hands down, people. Right? But anyway, Tierney left back for me all day long. There's no bias because I've got a Tierney shirt in the background. Honestly, I'll sign for this game all day long because he up against Perisic, I think he can deal with him. Going forward as well, I think he's quality, top quality, and he can, he's shown that when he came off the bench against Forest, didn't he? Midfield three is going to be Thomas Partey in there, Declan Rice and Odegaard. I think that's the best we could possibly go with right now. I know Odegaard's not been performing, but we've got no one else to really play there. And then the front three is going to have to be Wanyeri on the right-hand side. Raheem the Dream on the left, man, and Trossard down the middle. Because we've literally got nothing else to do there. We've got nothing else to do there, people. So, Mikel Marino, I'm not having up front again. There's no way. Nah, Mikel Marino up front. I know PSV have got a crap defence, to be fair, but I don't know. For this game, we're going to have to go with this, people. We have literally nothing else to do. Anyone got any other ideas? I mean, people can say change the system. Change the system, cool, but this manager he's not going to change the system. He wouldn't. He'll keep it like the way he does, really. So, yeah, that'll be my team there, guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on your team as well down below. And let's get into my score prediction. I've gone boring, man. I've gone boring prediction for this one, people. I've sat on the fence for this score prediction. I've gone with 1-1 draw. I got 1-1. It's very similar to what you guys are saying. I'm not feeling confident at all. It honestly will not surprise me if we get rolled over. You know, PSV going forward, they've got some quality attackers going forward. Their midfield's pretty decent as well. I know their defense is, you know, pretty weak, but we can't score for shit, people, and that's obviously clear in the recent games. Maybe from a set piece we can get a few goals, but that's what we were going to really rely on. But even the set pieces as well, they've dried up as well, people. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw for this game, people. PSV 1, Arsenal 1. We take the point, go not the point. We take the draw and go to the Emirates and hopefully do them at the Emirates. But even this type of scoreline, a 1-1 draw, I still wouldn't feel confident. I mean, we have to beat them 1-0 and then keep a clean sheet. I still wouldn't feel confident at the Emirates. So for me, if we can get a win, like a 1-0 to the Arsenal from a set piece or a penalty, take that back to the Emirates, I'll be more than happy with that. That's what we should be going to, is obviously playing for, do not play, because against Porto in the last 16, yeah, this manager played for a draw, people. Let's be real with it. There's we did not look like we were scoring at all in that game. And obviously we lost the game 1-0. We cannot make the same mistake again. Yeah, we can come out here with a statement, considering the circumstances with the attack as well, how poor we've been in the attack. We come out to this PSV side and go away from home and get a win. That'd be a statement. And at the end of the day, we can use that, come back to the Emirates and hopefully progress to the quarterfinals. But at the same time, if anyone wants to underestimate PSV, then you've got nothing coming, people, because they will absolutely cook us. Yeah, because this is Champions League, people. This is also knockout football as well. It's all well and good beating them 4-0 last season in the group stages. Yeah, but this is when it really matters now. And let's be honest, the knockout record this manager has is appalling. If we're being real with it, it's all well and good doing these group league phases and the group stages back in being Wi-Fi passwords like Mold FK a few years ago, Zurich and all this, right? It's all well and good winning those games, but when it really mattered, we don't deliver in the knockouts. That's been clear, not just Champions League but Europa League as well. Look how the Olympiacos, Sporting Lisbon, Villarreal. Let's talk about obviously Champions League last season. Fair play. We got through and we gave big credit against Porto. That was a very, very tough game. I think that was harder than what people thought it'd actually be against Porto last season. I think a lot of people underestimated them, and they beat us in the first leg. And second leg as well, they was very close to knocking us out. It went to penalties, but yeah, fair enough. We beat them, and we gave big credit there. But then obviously Bayern Munich happened, didn't it? A very poor Bayern Munich side. I mean, Liam's in the chat right now. He'll tell you he couldn't stand their manager Tuchel. I don't think any of their Bayern fans could. That was one of the worst Bayern sides we've seen, and we didn't get past them because we didn't do it at the Emirates, did we? And then that second leg we just threw it away like there's nothing. So let's just not kid ourselves here. PSV are Dutch champions from last season, right? They're unbeaten at home this season. They've got some very good firepower in the attack. They will have a go against Arsenal. They press us really high. This is what their manager does do as well. This is his philosophy of how he plays. This could be a very different game than what I'm predicting right now if we're not careful. Hopefully this team proves us wrong and we can go and get a very big win. And we take it back to the Emirates and knock them out in, the second leg. But, right now I'm going to go 1-1 draw, people. That's my prediction right there. And, simple as that, really. Simple as that. So let's quickly big up the rest of the chat and then we'll get out of it, guys. I'll be back at 8:30. So that's literally just under 2 hours now for the podcast. We're going to be talking about Arsenal's new director. We're going into a point and we're talking about Champions League. We're going to talk about everything to do with Arsenal, really. Maybe a bit of news surrounding Arsenal as well with a few Arsenal fans as always. So that should be good there, people. Looking forward to that. That's where you guys can catch me later on as well. If you're not already as well, make sure you guys do hit like buttons up. That'd be greatly appreciated before we get out of it as well. Big up AFC in the chat, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. He says, big up Josh. I'm going with a 1-0 Arsenal win. That'd be a really good result, man. Any type of win, that'd be a really good result for Arsenal, taking that second leg, 100%, bro. Big up to you as well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thoughts on Martin against Fulham. There's already compilations of his cameo. His man, he looks decent, proper active like Jan and Kea. I hear it as well, bro. I do hear it as well. And I obviously I didn't catch the game yesterday, but I watched a bit of. I did watch some of the clips of him, as you said right there in his little cameo. I think I said it yesterday as well. He would be starting right now for Arsenal. This fraud went for the money at Man United, you know. But right now, I believe, you know, where the situation we're in, this guy would have been starting for Arsenal all day long. And he don't look too bad as well. You know, it's him, and that's just it just screams another like. How many times have we done this in the past where we let these players go and they go and thrive? Like Gnabry at Bayern, for example. Yeah, in his first couple of seasons at Bayern, I mean, that guy went and thrived. But I look at it as him. This guy can go and be a superstar, maybe. That we let go, or that Mika Birif guy as well at Monaco. Mika Birif scored 3 hat-tricks in a row, people. We had him on loan. Yeah, I think we loaned him to that Austrian team. He scored some goals over there in Austria as well. And then we sold him for 4 million to Monaco. And now he's bagged 3 hat-tricks in the past 3 games. And I get it's a French league. I do understand that. But, you know, at the end of the day, you still got for a team like Monaco as well. He's doing it. He's doing it 3 hat-tricks in a row. And what, this guy couldn't get a chance at Arsenal? But yeah, Aubameyang looked really good, to be fair. Oh, bro, it's so frustrating because this brother, that guy in the youth cup game, cooked everyone, man. That guy, I think we got Fabrizio. What's Fabrizio just said about a new director? Quickly, hold on. Let me quickly, guys. We got Fabrizio update live on here as well. He's came out and said more on Andrea Berta and Arsenal. Story reported earlier today. The negotiation are advanced stages as Berta is giving priority to Arsenal as next destination. So he wants Arsenal, this director as well. So there we go. All they're both confident it's going to get done. So I'm going to talk more about the whole director situation, guys, and this guy, this Atletico Madrid director, in the podcast. I'm going to get everyone's thoughts on that there as well. But looking like Arsenal's director will be sorted out there as well, people. But yeah, bro, Dalman, I mean, the reason why I can't play is because of the rules, isn't it? You know, you got like he's 15, so he's not old enough because he's registered for under 15s, not under 16s. He can't play yet, so it's annoying as well. You man are losing, mate, and yeah, the donkey is staying by looks of it. Man calls him the donkey, yeah. Bro, I would have happily have taken him at Arsenal, man. Joshua Kimmich all day long. I play 4-4-2, white start, Tierney midfield. Yeah, we could change the formation, but I don't think Arteta would do that. I still think he would keep the same old team, really. I'm getting a knock on my door, guys. Doorbell settings. I'll be back maybe literally 1 minute. Bala Olieji instead of Sterling. I hear it, bro. I want to see Bala Olieji be given a chance, but you know, I don't think we all know it's not going to happen, bro. But I do hear it. Same time, people, we won't get a deal unless he takes a pay cut and he's not got any more money and no signing fee. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's yeah, I might say wank. Play for us on. Oh, give me people look at my door. Give me 1 second, people. I'll be one. Sorry, people. Doorbell settings, man. Doorbell settings. Anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. Sorry, I was reading this comment. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2026 he can play, man. It's mad. Unless they change the rules, obviously, as well. Merch FC settings, Cooper, bro. Oh yeah, I'll tell you something now. Have you seen Cooper? They released a trainer. What's it like? You could buy a trainer set for 500 quid. That's mental, bro. They've released all like trainer mugs and all that. It's crazy. Merch drop settings there as well. But yeah, guys, that is a preview done. I've gone 1-1 draw. Just ordered more merch. Finally he's with the dog plushie. It's got to be done, right? It's got to be done. Win the dog plushie settings, people. It's got to be done. Yeah, we're gonna have it in the background somewhere over there or something. I'm gonna have to get like a what's it like a? I'm gonna have to build like a drawer? Not a drawer, like a fucking what do they call it, man? Like what the hell? Like a shelf. That's it. I got there in the end. Yeah, build like a shelf underneath like Saka's throw it there, but win the dog in the background, people. You know how it is, and maybe get Gunnosaurus as well there as well. You know how it is. But yeah, man, more merch settings, merch FC, bro. I'm gonna have to have the new 500 quid China mugs in the background as well, people. Made in China, all this like they're selling now. Fucking is madness. It really is. They need to win trophies. That's simple as that, really, man. But yeah, guys, thanks everyone for tuning in today. As always, you guys catch me at 8:30 for the podcast, and then yeah, that'll be me done for today. Tomorrow's obviously match day, so I'll be live around 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock for the watch along. Match review after the game, fan cams after the game as well, and yeah, that would be that, people. So bless up everyone who tuned in. Thanks everyone for the likes and support as always, and you guys can catch me later on 8:30. We'll catch you guys there. As always, come on, you Gunners. Do not get embarrassed. Do not let us down in this game, man. Please just put in this Champions League now. Let's get through to the quarterfinals. Let's get a good result in this first leg as well. Let's not get embarrassed.